My name is Pat Mills, and I am the writer, director, and actor in a movie called Guidance that just premiered at TIFF. Guidance is about a former child actor who is in his mid-30s, and he can't get a job, and he's a drunk, and he is immature and gets along with teenagers, so he fakes a resume and gets a job as a high school guidance counselor. And he interacts with kids by smoking drugs and doing shots with them. But it's dark comedy, but it's got a good heart.
I'd like to introduce you to our brand new guidance counselor.
Can you help me with my shyness?
Let's do a shot.
It was really amazing. It's the kind of thing, like I went to Ryerson, I went to film school, and while you're there, you're always dreaming of like, oh God, it would be really, really great to have a film at TIFF. I remember skipping school to actually go to TIFF in my first and second, actually every year I was at Ryerson, I skipped school and I went to TIFF. So it's just this thing that you've always wanted and you get to have. And then you have all this nervous energy because you don't know how the film's going to go over. And just to see it, like everyone's responding to it properly, the way that you wanted them to. And it was really special because the timing was amazing because right after we played, you have the high of the film going over well, and the Q&A, and then we got great reviews. Like the second that we left the cinema, we found out about Variety and the Hollywood Reporter, and you're like, holy crap.
You're crazy.
David, you're gay.
No, I'm not gay, I just have a gentle voice.
Maybe we should, like, rob a bank or something.
You can't rob a bank. You'll never graduate high school.
Who are you anyway?
It's been great. Like, it's really nice to have the support of the system in Canada because it's really, really challenging to make a film. And there's a man named Dan Lyon that believed in the project from the get-go. He was a great creative ally. He gave me notes on the script. His ideas are in the film and they're playing really well. So it's really nice to have, an entity that actually finances your movie that is actually really, really great creatively. The thing that I loved about Ryerson was the access to the equipment, and I had gone to different schools before I wound up at Ryerson, and it was just really great to have 4 years of my life where you can play around with cameras, and, I was never really interested in film theory, and I really wanted to get my hands dirty and make mistakes with making actual films, and what I think is like film school is where you learn by doing and you make a lot of mistakes and you learn from them, and to have a period of your life where you can screw up royally before there's money involved and other people putting pressure on you. You have pressure on yourself because you want to do well in school, but it's a really good playing ground and it prepares you for actually doing the real thing. Not saying that student films aren't the real thing, but mine weren't. We just signed a deal with a distribution company called Search Engine Films, and I'm happy to report we're going to have a little theatrical release in 2015. So if you go to the webpage, guidancethefilm.com, we'll be updating information about the theatrical. And we also have a Facebook page, which is Facebook/GuidanceTheFilm, and our Twitter handle is GuidanceTheFilm. It's very creative, but yeah. So all of our information will be posted there. And expect theatrical definitely in Toronto in 2015.
I think this world is really shitty. And if you fit into it, that makes you shitty too.
I'll be fighting with the students!
Everybody knows that teenagers are going to drink and smoke drugs. If you do it with them, everybody has fun.